morning, everyone. Today I am sending you this video from our school campus to show you different aspects of how we got our campus ready to welcome the students back within the COVID-19 precautions. You know, of course, preparing a campus, a whole school campus as big as ours, is no easy job. This is a process that has taken a lot of time and is still in process. Today, in this video, I will be showing you aspects of the campus and how we are going to implement the precautions against the COVID-19 in order to welcome our students and staff back on campus in a full, safe environment. As you see, I am now at one of the doors of the school. The school front part has 4 doors. We are going to be using each door to allow students to walk through for one of the phases of the school. I am now at one of the doors which is dedicated for the elementary school. When our students arrive in the morning, elementary students will be lining up here. They will walk through this door after being checked for temperature, for mask, and for sanitation. They will walk on this yellow lane. This is a newly established lane which guides the students to their classes in the elementary building. All students who go on elementary walk on the yellow lane only. Other lanes are not going to be used by elementary students. Middle school and high school boys will walk on a blue lane. Middle school and high school girls will walk on a pink lane, and KG students will walk on a green lane. Why did we make this lane? This is one way to make sure that the students enter safely without being crowded at the entrance or on the campus as they walk into the school. Hello. One of the COVID precautions that we have in the school is installing a sanitation gate at the entrance where visitors and parents walk through as they enter. واحدة من إجراءات السلامة يلي عم نتبعها في المدرسة هو تركيب بوابة تعقيم عند دخول المدرسة ليستخدموها الزوار أو يستخدموها أولياء الأمور. When you enter, there is a sanitation liquid that you are sprayed with. You are welcome, أهلا وسهلا. And then you are ready to enter the school campus. One of the very important safety precautions that the government has asked us to do, and one of the safety precautions that we are doing here at DIS Garhoud, is limiting the visitors' access to the school building. Why? First of all, safety and security of everybody is #1 priority. The less visitations or the less crowdedness in the different aspects of the campus will ensure a higher level of safety for all staff and students. As you know, now the school has staff, but our staff are also working from home. In order to get the staff back to the school, we have to ensure a fully safe environment at all times. That's why, in order to better help our parents and to help our visitors access the school in a way that does not affect the mechanism and the work and the operations of the school, especially when the students are on campus, we have come up with new arrangements to help our parents. First of all, one of the very important offices that the parents come to school to visit for is the accounts office. The accounts office is where parents come and make payments, put checks, discuss financial matters of their students and for their families. That's why, in order to make things very clear and very easy, we have created an accounts collection office which is right at the entrance of the school. This way, a family member, a parent, a mom or a dad can walk into the school and immediately go to this accounts collection office to settle his bills, to do the financial arrangements, and to speak to our financial team. This is where all finances of the school will be done, arranged, and completed in this office. And then the parent can exit safely and easily through another door. The entrance is from one door, exit is from another door. This is one of the best safety precautions that have been possible for us to do on campus, and it is part of our plan that has been approved by KHDA. Another safety precaution that we have created to ensure the happiness and the comfort of our group of parents at DISG is creating a Parents Happiness Office. What does this office mean? First of all, the name is amazing, right? It's the Parents Happiness Office. This is an office where is the first contact with parent of the school. Any parent walking into the school who wishes to speak to anybody from the admin team, academic team, who has any problem to be solved, who wants to do anything for sending something for his child, talk to us and ask about anything that he wishes, we are going to make this super possible, and this is as a sort of continuing the service that we usually provide to the parents. Our parents are used to come in contact with us all the time. So we want to keep this contact happening, and we created this Parents Happiness Office, which is right after the Accounts Collections Office, also at the vicinity of the entrance of the school. Why? To allow parents to continue to communicate with us and to continue to access the school in a way that is safe for them, safe for us, all our staff and all our students. Parents Happiness Office will have dedicated team of at least 3 members who are seated in the office on daily basis from morning till afternoon to listen to you, to answer your questions, to assist you, to help you, to cooperate with you, and to make all your problems go away in a jiff. Another aspect of our safety precautions that we are doing here in the school to ensure the full safety of all staff and students at all times is creating isolation rooms. Isolation rooms are dedicated rooms in every building of the school where we can take any student or any staff member who shows any symptoms of COVID-19, God forbid. Every isolation room should have its own toilet. Now behind me is one toilet for isolation room in the girls section, middle and high school. This is a toilet that used to be accessible by different members of the staff here at DISG. However, now this toilet is not going to be accessible for anybody. It is strictly used for the isolation room. I will take you now with me to the isolation room here in the girls section, where we have dedicated this particular room for this purpose. Any student or staff member showing any sudden symptoms of COVID-19, be it a cough, be it a temperature, be it a headache, be it excessive fatigue, we will take them to the isolation room, where we have prepared the room to be fully equipped as per the municipality, Dubai Municipality and Ministry of Health regulations and requirements. This is a room that has the necessary equipment and furniture for any member or any student, God forbid, who shows these symptoms. This is one of the ways that we are doing here in the school to ensure safety of staff and students at all times, in case there are any suspected cases or in case there are any symptoms on anybody. I pray that we do not need to use these rooms, but just in case, this is available here now in our school. Again, we are back with some of the precautionary procedures that we have made in the building. We are now in one of the buildings of the school where we have a corridor that the students and the staff usually use. However, in order to implement the precautionary procedures against COVID-19, we had to make arrangements. As you see, I am now going to enter this corridor and there are lines on the floor. There are demarcated lines. If I want to go this way, if I want to go straight forward, I have to be on the line, I have to walk on the line, and I have to follow the arrows. This way, our students firstly will be disciplined in order to walk in a straight line at all times. They will be walking according to the arrows, and there is enough safe distance between them because the arrows have been placed at a distance. Now, what if I want to go in the opposite direction? I have to go back. I can see here the yellow line showing the opposite arrows. So I can use this line in order to go in the opposite direction. Again, I am following the arrows on the floor. I am passing or walking on a straight line without bothering my friends. What do I have here also on the floor? I have some signs. If you look at the sign here, it's a red sign that says safe distance of 2 meters. Every safe distance mark is placed at 2 meters from the next one. This way, we are reminding the students of keeping a safe distance and ensuring that students walk in straight lines in the right direction in a way that they do not have to mix with each other or get overcrowded or don't know where to go in the school. Again, on our tour, now is the most important part that you are all waiting for. What does the classroom look like? How are students going to be sitting in the classroom? Again, just a reminder, we are in the hallway with demarcated lines, green, yellow, and posters on the floor, stickers on the floor reminding of social distance. Now I want, as a student, to enter my class, right? Now at the door sill of every class, there's a mat. This mat is reminding the students of social distancing, and to help the students understand the social distancing concept and the social distancing exact distance, we have written here on the floor, keep at least 1 meter from your friend or 1 meter away from your colleague or from the teacher. And what does 1 meter mean? 1 meter is 3 feet. Ideally, at least 2 meters from each other. Ideally, 2 meters, which means 6 feet. We have put 1 meter equals 3 feet, 2 meters equals 6 feet. Why? Just to make it visible and visual for the students. They will not know how long is 1 meter probably, or they will not know how long is 2 meters probably. But if they count with feet, they will know exactly what the safe distance is. Now, let's enter the classroom. This is one of our classes. This is a classroom that has 15 desks for 15 students. That has been sanitized, that has been super cleaned, and that has been checked by our personnel. Now, what did we do? If you see here, we are firm believers that every student is a star. So we placed on the floor 1 star to show where the student will be seated. This star has a point in the middle. We are going to place the chair on the star, and then we place the desk against the chair, and we have put some demarcated red lines to show the border of the desk. Why did we do that? We did it because we know sometimes students move. Sometimes the desks also move when the students move. So this way, we are putting a reminder for the student, this is your marked area. Make sure your desk fits into the demarcated lines. Make sure your chair is always on the star because you are a star. Now, in the classroom, there are 3 aisles. In the aisles also, we have visual reminders and stickers to keep the safe distance at all times. This way, we have made sure every student is exactly 1.5 meters away. How did we know that? We measured the center of the star to the center of the second star, making sure that this is 1.5 meters away, which is the exact measure that the protocol of reopening schools wants us to ensure implementing. Another thing that we have also put in this classroom is a visual reminder that masks are mandatory and the use of sanitizer is very important at all times. As you see, these visual reminders are placed facing the children so they can remember to wear the mask, they can remember to sanitize at all times. Another thing that we have also implemented in other classes, and it is in the process, we have posted under the wall some reminders and some general COVID precautions, which I will be showing you in my next slide. Before I move on, this is a face shield. All our teachers are expected to be wearing face shields during instructional time. What does this mean? When the teacher is explaining to students, students are wearing masks, right? And she has to wear the mask, but actually she cannot wear the mask. So she's going to be wearing this face shield at all times to make sure that the students are able to see her and to read her lips. Coronavirus has made us understand or realize something, that we all depend on lip reading. I discovered that I am a person who understands others when they talk to me because I can read their lips. With wearing the mask on, lip reading is impossible. With this on, I have a problem. So the teachers are going to be like this, wearing a mask, but not wearing the mask in the classroom, wearing the face shield so that students can easily read their lips and understand the instructions. Hello, it's me again. Here you can see some general COVID precaution rules that we are adding to the classes and for the students so that they can get reminded of how to behave if there is anything uncomfortable and what to do, the do's and the don'ts for the COVID symptoms. And where are we now? The last stop in our tour on the campus today is the school canteen. The school canteen, as you know, is a hub of students and staff who come in to have their meals, breakfast, lunch or snacks. As you know, all canteens in all private schools in Dubai are checked regularly by the Dubai municipality and the Food Watch Committee. Now, we are very happy to tell you that our school has been visited recently by Dubai municipality and the Food Watch, and we have been inspected for the quality of the food that we are implementing and we are intending to use with our students when they come back, also with our staff as well. I'm very happy to tell you that the inspection results were outstanding, and this means that all our food items and every single procedure followed in the school canteen is not just awesome, is not just amazing, is also premium and fully 110% safe. So this means that your students, your children, our students are going to be enjoying wonderful meals, high quality, with a maximum levels of safety. As you see now in the canteen, we had also to implement some procedures and some arrangements and some precautionary measures to ensure social distancing within the COVID-19 situation. We have realigned the desks and the chairs, and we have cut down the number of students who are going to be using the canteen in one go. This is again something in line with staggering how students enter the canteen. There are, for example, 4 rows over here and a limited number of students who can use this area in one go. One of the things that we have also implemented is the stickers, again and again, demarcated lines to show the level where the desks have to be. Also, stickers showing social distancing amount between different chairs and different students. Students will not be sitting on the other side of the table to ensure that they are going to be at all times safe and eating, enjoying their meals within full safety precautions. Another thing that we had to do is to ensure that all our school, all our playgrounds, all our common areas that are going to be used by students during break time are monitored effectively and efficiently by all our staff. So we have divided the school into zones. I am standing here next to zone 14. What does this mean? Zone 14 is the boys' canteen or the food court, and there are here a list of expectations that will be followed by the teachers on duty, or supervisors on duty, or administrative members on duty. Why? To ensure student safety at all times, with showing how students and staff will be working or behaving before going out to the break time, during break time, and at the end of the break time as they get ready to go back to classes. These are additional safety precautions. There's additional safety procedures that we did not have before and we are now implementing newly in the school. Now, what we are planning to do this year is that students come into the canteen area, they get seated by their teachers, and food will be served to them by the canteen. They will not go line up over there because it's going to be a lot of crowd. So, instead of going there, our canteen personnel will come and give the food out for the students in sanitized boxes and on sanitized and clean trays. Now, if a child still wants to take additional items, any additional food or drink, go to the food court area where our personnel will be waiting for them, and we have created also lanes with clear demarcated lines, a red line where they have to stand behind, and also reminding stickers of social distancing. For example, let's say I am a student here who wants to go and order some food or get some extra or additional food for myself. I stand before the line. If there are students ahead of me, this is an area that can accommodate up to 5 students. So this is where I am. I can walk when the line moves. I can stop here when my friend is still waiting to get his or her order. I can move and stop where the label says I have to stop until I reach Mr. Ahmed and his beautiful team. What do we have here, Mr. Ahmed?
We have here labna with olives.
Okay.
And some buy.
Okay.
What's coming from Republic of Dubai. We have
Okay.
all this
Okay. All food items have been approved by Dubai municipality.
Yes. And we have some money item we have here.
Yes,
chicken
yes,
cheese or
yes.
za'atar or chicken grill.
Good.
Anything for this.
Very interesting. Now, as you see, the food is fresh. You can see it is fresh. It is still hot and it is packed. It is packed. It cannot, and it has expiry date also on it. A bite of this wonderful hot sandwich. Amazing. And this food or these items are going to be presented to students in boxes that have been sanitized and cleaned for their health and safety. We encourage you and we encourage all our staff and all our students to keep having their food and their meals here in the canteen. We will not allow any student or staff members to go eat outside the canteen or order any delivery outside the school or bring anything from outside the school. This will not be allowed because these are going to be part of the school precautionary procedures against COVID-19. We know you will understand this. This is something we have to enforce in order to make sure that our students and staff are safe at all times. One additional place that I would like you to see here with me is a standing area where students, if they prefer not to be seated, they can eat here in this column at these counters, and also we have labeled the areas for them. For example, this area can accommodate 5 students only, where every student will have to stand on the spot that is designated for him or her. This is what we wanted to show you for today. This is the canteen procedures, and this is all for the safety of your children. Hello again, this is me again at the end of this video for this day and this tour on our campus. I hope that our tour has been a productive one and that we have shown you some of the areas that will put you at ease and that will make you less worrisome about how your children will come to our school and receive their learning here at the ISG. What we are going to be doing is we're going to prepare these videos to send them out to you. Also, there will be another video about how teaching and learning will be happening in the different phases of the school to give you a better idea on how we are going to conduct our daily work. As you know, for the students' safety and for the students' familiarization with all these procedures in the school, we are going to stagger how they will come back to the school. We will not have everybody come back to the school on one day. We will have to schedule them, stagger them, one class on one day or one level on one day so that they can be familiarized with the concept of the precautionary procedures on campus, and they can also understand how to go in, how to go out, because they will only be using their classes, the canteen, and the exit points or the entry points to the school. For example, our high schoolers will not be able to rotate classes for electives. Our elective courses are definitely going to be online courses that students are going to be attending at home, and therefore other non-class areas, the other areas that are not classrooms like labs or other facilities on the campus will be closed in the time being as part of precautionary procedures. We definitely hope that this will put you at ease. We definitely hope that you feel more comfortable. We know that you have a lot of questions. We prepared an FAQ letter or circular, which is frequently asked questions, to answer lots of questions that you have been asking us and the supervisors and our colleagues about the campus readiness and the precautionary procedures under which your children are going to be learning with us. After we stagger students' arrival to school and back to school, and after we make sure that the school has been now stabilized with the number of students that are online or on campus at home, we are going to be preparing webinars or online meetings which you are going to access and listen to our team, my colleagues, talking to you about how teaching and learning will happen. We know we still have some areas to finish, we still have some miles to go. For example, I have shown you samples of the school. The other part of the school is still under readiness process, and inshallah once everything is ready, you will have also another notification from the school about that. We thank you so much for being patient with us. We thank you so much for keeping your faith in us, and we thank you so much for being patient with everything we are doing. We need your support. We thank you for praying for us. I know a lot of you are sending us best wishes and excellent prayers on a daily basis. We really thank you for that, and we hope inshallah that we live up to the expectations and the faith that you have in us. At the end of my video today, I would like to wish you a very peaceful and restful afternoon. Stay tuned for more about DISG precautionary procedures and teaching and learning on campus and online.